Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the O.Co Coliseum. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Henderson Alvarez is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Eric, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And it's been a little bit of a rocky start to the homestand. Just one win to show for their first 4 games. I think it starts with the pitching. They've got to get a good performance out of this starter if they want to turn around their fortunes.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes Braun, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives him a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a rather easy first down. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, they're toward the bottom of the pack in total hits, so they're really struggling offensively, so they have to make sure that they take advantage of any mistakes that are handed to them so that they can score runs when they get the opportunity.
Greg Bird will stand in now as we take a look there at his splits between April and May. Alvarez sets. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Yeah, you know, I've seen a couple times with Dixon behind the plate where there was some disagreement on pitches up in the strike zone. Seems to be a polarizing spot for him sometimes. So we'll see if that comes into play.
To short, hit hard. And that's through into left, a base hit. Here comes Ellsbury on his way home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, you give a good RBI guy a chance in the first inning, chances are he's going to come through. You see here, he delivers a solid base hit, and the throw home's not in time to prevent that first run from scoring.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira, now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. Belted high and deep into right center. Coughlin going back to the track, to the wall. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a 2-run home run for Mark Teixeira. He keeps right on going. Number 401 for his career as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Batting fifth.
Here's Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got the average to 321. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. 3 runs already home here. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Gary Sanchez is on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. Good battle. Count remains full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Braun moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. And with that, let's get a quick glance at the Oakland A's defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, George Springer has so many athletic talents. He's basically a 5-tool player. Defensively, he does so many things well, and it's allowed him to really impact this ball club.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Braun. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 New York. Michael Pineda will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed
to. Billy Burns comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Athletics, designated hitter, Billy Burns.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who are you focused on, EK?
Yeah, they have to be hoping for more out of Billy Burns. Coming off a terrible month at the plate in which he hit less than 200. Hopefully turning the page on the calendar will help snap him out of this slump.
Chris Coughlin will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, Mark Teixeira has won multiple gold gloves, and for good reason. He makes playing first base look effortless. Picks short hops as well as anyone in the league, and he's a big target for the rest of his infield.
George Springer will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
And that's taken for strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard hit to first. Teixeira's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it here 3-0. Chase Headley steps in now, just hoping for something to go his way. And as you can see, that has not been the case in recent days. Alvarez is ready. First pitch on its way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. 1-2. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, maybe a little bit extra on this 2-2 fastball. Here it is on show track, and you can see it just burn off that inside corner. That's a tough pitch to handle.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs, 18 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to Butler in time, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
Rob Refsnyder will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 on its way. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ryan Braun steps in, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely a guy to keep your eye on right now.
Ryan Braun.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone. So that's a good job just to lay off.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Beltran has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Well, you know as well as I do, EK, that there's a big difference between going the other way with a pitch and just flat out being late. That's why he couldn't really drive that ball to right field.
Standing in now, Danny Valencia. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. One out, nobody on. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. To short. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Shed Lowry.
Jed Lowry gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, the fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
2 out, nobody on. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Jacoby Ellsbury will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Good job of going the other way. Almost felt like he was looking to go the other way, trying to drive it to the opposite field. Let's see if he does the same thing here.
Alvarez into the windup. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
After a rocky 3-run first, he's really settled into a groove, and now that's 6 in a row he's set down.
Brett Gardner is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, and I can guarantee you he wanted that swing back, too. He got a fastball to hit, and it seemed like he put a good swing on it, but he just missed it.
On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Designated hitter, Greg Bird.
In now, Greg Bird. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Mark Teixeira will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Up and in for ball 1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
The 1-0 pitch. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a two-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Braun, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one. They lead it 3-0. Travis d'Arnaud will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Butler.
Billy Butler will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, the southpaws, than he does against right-handers. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Well, when you have a guy like Country Breakfast in the middle of your lineup, you're going to see some big bombs and timely hitting. Let's see what he can do right here.
A pause and the 0-2. And this is taken there by Butler. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Heading out toward shallow right. There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number 1.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Marcus Semien is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready on 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Stepping in now, Billy Burns. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, here's another look at this on show track. And actually, this pitch might not even show up on the graphic. That's how far away from the plate it was. And this will let that base runner take a nice little stroll up to second base.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Carlos Beltran is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Darno is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Alvarez has his target. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. And he takes a called strike 2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Here's Chase Headley. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Chris Coughlin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location. He's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
George Springer stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And that misses for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a fly ball. Beltran sprinting after it, and foul. swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Didi Gregorius will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Alvarez has his sign. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Rob Refsnyder is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to Butler. A double play.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Jacoby Ellsbury steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yanks held in check, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Danny Valencia will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Beltran looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Here's Jed Lowry now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Up next for Oakland, catcher.
Let's take a look at all 5 pitches in this at-bat. They get ahead with strike 1, and then a good setup there that misses. Then he fights one off to make it 1-2. Then another tough pitch that he fouls off, and finally, bang! He comes through on the 5th pitch of that at-bat.
Travis d'Arnaud is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. Right there for strike 1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Here's a swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Huh. You can bet he's muttering to himself heading back to the dugout. And he's not alone. These guys have just had a frustrating time of it from beginning to end thus far.
Into the box, Billy Butler, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's going to be in plenty of time as Lowry is out at second.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
And this is taken there by Butler. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. And the inning is over. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Yankees 3 and the A's 1. Brett Gardner makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Lowry. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. He sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Greg Bird stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Shot towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the 2nd out.
Well, I thought this might be his last inning out there, but if it's only taken him 3 pitches to get 2 outs, maybe not.
Mark Teixeira will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. In there, strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Yankees 3 and the A's 1. Marcus Semien will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And a ball 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Pineda into his motion, ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch in the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Billy Burns will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
In there, no balls and a strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Headley ranging into the outfield. 2 down. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs.
Yeah, Matt, you can see here, they've been tearing it up. Best in the American League. And it's always nice to know that whoever steps on the bump for you, you're going to have a chance to win. A lot of teams are envious of that stat. And these pitchers, they deserve a lot of credit for what they've accomplished so far.
Chris Coghlan is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
2 out, nobody on. And that misses for ball 4.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
George Springer will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. first pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
The 0-1 pitch. Tap fouled at home plate. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Way outside. 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Oakland, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Fernando Rodriguez is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Fernando Rodriguez.
Carlos Beltran will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him. But he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Ready with the 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Braun. He's got it 1 away.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? 1 there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. It's the Yankees 3 and the A's 1. Ryan Braun will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Headley. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter.
Boy, a first pitch out is nice anytime. But when you've already thrown over 100 pitches, that's a gift.
Danny Valencia will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Out in front of it, strike one. Pineda sets his sights. 0-1 on its way. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The batter. Second baseman.
Well, in case you're just tuning in, you've missed a lot of these so far. 11 for him in the contest all told, as he just continues to mow down the opposing lineup here late into the ball game. Here's Jed Lowry now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Gardner's after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still trail it here 3-1. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right side. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Next for the Yankees.
The Yankees on top of the A's here in the 8th as you take a look at the line score through the first 7+ innings here in Oakland. Rob Refsnyder will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Coughlin is under it. 2 gone.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up as routine flyouts.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. This is pulled into right. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Andrew Miller is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Andrew Miller.
Leading off the inning, Travis d'Arnaud, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Dribbled up the line. On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Billy Butler.
Billy Butler will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
0-1 pitch on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, I think there's something to be said for being patient, and then there's being overly patient. I mean, especially with 2 strikes, you've got to protect the plate up there. But he looks at 4 pitches, and he never even took the bat off his shoulder.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
The 2-2 pitch. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Billy Burns will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. 2 out with the man at first. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely.
Just keeping an eye on him.
The 0-1 delivery. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 3 and the A's 1. Sean Doolittle come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth.
Doolittle.
And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Brett Gardner.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if he can't throw strikes.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Doolittle pauses. Here's the 2-1. 3-1 now.
He knows a drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. This pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Definitely not a guy you want to lose there. Now, you've got something else to worry about besides your command.
Greg Bird steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the seats, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. To second for 1. On to Butler, but it's too late, and they'll settle for the 1.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what? Thank you very much.
Mark Teixeira strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Smoke toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Now both runners are breaking. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Springer on the run, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That strike zone has opened up a little bit here in the late going. That's a tough pill to swallow in a spot like this, but nothing you can do about it now.
Gary Sanchez stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Change up low. 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in if you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Billy Burns will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. In tight with the slider. 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Headley's got it, and he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting.
So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So he's made it really tough on the opposition out of the bullpen. The manager loves giving him the ball in tight games, so we'll see if he can add to his total right here.
Chris Coghlan comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. close to triple digits, he didn't even flinch.
1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Sinking line drive out to right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
George Springer will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Ellsbury. Gone to tie it in the 9th. So a 2-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the A's have come back to make this a 3-3 game.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Ryan Braun will stand in now following the home run that tied the ballgame. So now on the mound, it's suddenly back to square one.
Yeah, and I don't know quite how you do it, but you've got to be able to regroup and start over. The good news is it wasn't a game winner. You're still tied. So there's still hope to get this to a 10th inning and let your guys see what they can do from here on out.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
There you go. Now that potential winning run is on at first base. I don't think they'll try to bunt him over here either. Not with 1 out already. They'll be open for a gapper to try and end this right here, right now.
Vinny Pistano will be called upon to get the final 2 outs here and hopefully send this one into extra innings. Danny Valencia has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back safely. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Full count, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Gardner. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. In there at the knees, strike 1.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a diving try, but this kicks off his glove, so it'll be a foul ball, and the inning will continue. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Sam Fuld will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 23, Sam Fuld.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike 1.
And with the game on the line here, you got to make sure you're going after strikes.
Squared that one up just a little late. And another foul ball. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Derek Dietrich will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 36, Derek Dietrich.
Chase Headley will start things out here in the 10th, and you have to figure this is not a position that he or anyone else on this team, for that matter, expected to find himself in.
Yeah, they had to figure they were home free, but just a dreadful job of sealing things up in the bottom of the 9th. And now they've got to find some way to put that inning behind them and go to work getting themselves at least a run here.
Doolittle's ready and delivers. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
And now you're in the 10th inning. I don't think anybody in that visiting dugout expected that we'd still be playing, but you've got to put that bottom of the 9th behind you and get on with it. You can still win this ball game.
A 1-0 delivery. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. High in the air out to center field. And quickly, 2 gone now to start the 10th.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Rob Refsnyder stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Billy Butler steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And the pitch. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Beltran. And reined in, 1 away.
You know, once you get into extra innings, every fly ball here makes you go,
Marcus.
but this one didn't have a whole lot behind it, so we're going to keep on playing.
Marcus Semien gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He's set. Here it comes. fouled back. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Billy Burns strides in, grounded out his last time through. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Here it comes, 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Beltran is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. A's are gone in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Jacoby Ellsbury comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Quick outs are the key at this point in the ball game. Save your bullets. You never know how far you're going to have to go.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He drew a walk his first time up. Runs up and gets this one down. Valencia over to his left, but the throw's a good one as they get Gardner trying to beat one out.
Oh, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league. And he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, it's pretty obvious to me right here. First base is open following that double. I don't think they have any intention of giving him anything in the strike zone.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Still no thought of a challenge here as they'll run it to 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. High and deep to left center field. Coughlin ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
Now batting.
What a clutch piece of hitting right there. You get the hit, you drive in the tying run. Now you're standing on second base with a chance to take a lead in this ball game, and man, is he fired up.
Number 35 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 35.
Here's Carlos Beltran. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Braun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Yankees forced to settle for 1. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Yankees 4 and the A's 3. Chris Coughlin will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
Look out, 1-1.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
George Springer will stand in yet again, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 9, as this was the big blow. A 2-run shot that helped get us to this point here in the extra frames. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Ryan Braun stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius has it, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, any way you can keep this game alive, you've got to take it. You know, it's just an infield single, but at least you keep that line moving up for one more hitter.
Danny Valencia comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. A runner on first with 2 away. On the ground to third. Headley's got it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe it took them a couple more innings than they had hoped, but a win's a win, and they get a good one here on the road in 11 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Mark Teixeira. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top 4-3. Good night from Oakland.